First and foremost, I think this is Manda most for what has been described by Honorable Manzo is something quite gruesome. And I think it is only fair that at this point in time, the country should shelve all other business they have to discuss this matter of abductions and extrajudicial killings. When I called the press conference on the 12th of January, I ended by saying that this matter, if left unchecked, can plunge this country into chaos and anarchy, and called for a national dialogue, or indeed a commission of inquiry to inquire into these gruesome murders and be told whether there is a policy. I'm not aware of it. I sit in government. I'm not aware of any policy that supports abductions and extrajudicial killings. And it is not right that parents like these ones and relatives can stay for periods in excess of 40 days looking for their loved young ones. And we sit somewhere claiming that we are discussing matters about the economy of this country. Economy for who? If we are killing them, abducting and killing the young ones, so who are you doing the economy for? This matter needs to be taken with the seriousness that it deserves. And you know, I was lucky that when my son was abducted, I was able to reach the president, and he immediately ordered Nuruddin Haji to release him. And Nuruddin, went ahead and released him. How about these parents and relatives who cannot reach the president? It is something that is so serious that we must shelve all other things that we are doing, because I do recall that during the campaigns, we went around the country saying that abductions, extrajudicial killings would never happen at our watch. But now it is happening. It has been happening, and we are trying to normalize it. As we are here, mourning and grieving about these four who have gone missing. We are also aware that 2 young men were killed in Nakuru. In circumstances that are very clear that those involved are security personnel. I want to say we cannot be told that the police do not know. Our police is known to be one of the most efficient in this region. And therefore, if they wanted to crack this matter and bring the culprits to book, it will be a matter of just a few days or hours. So I'm calling upon everybody in government, and more so particularly because ultimately responsibility must belong to somebody. We say the buck must stop somewhere. In this case, the president is the president of the Republic of Kenya, head of government, and commander-in-chief of all defense forces. Therefore, Mr. President, I'm calling upon you now to order an end to these abductions, which you promised, killings, extrajudicial killings, and an open inquiry to examine, inquire into how these things have been happening. We cannot make it normal. We know that these are very young lives that have been taken away. What do you think the parents of these young ones are feeling? Everybody must put themselves in the shoes of these parents and relatives who have been agonizing. Did they enjoy Christmas? They could not, when everybody else was enjoying their Christmas. Surely, this must be something that we must take to the next level, where we must involve in a commission of inquiry, which must include people from all sectors. The law society should come up, be part of that commission of inquiry, religious groups, and the civil society groups like Amnesty International and others. Kenya Human Rights Commission. All of them, they should be involved in that commission, because we want the truth and to put an end to this. We cannot take it as business as usual anymore, because I can just put myself in the hearts and the minds of these parents.
Welcome back. The strong message and a speech from our favorite minister for agriculture, Dr. Justin Muturi. He was the former third in command, as he was the speaker during the last government, and now at this government he has again being appointed as the cabinet secretary for agriculture. And this is the first time I've ever had a cabinet secretary, the one who has been appointed by the president, going against the will of the president. But he's not doing in a bad way, but he's doing in a positive way, because he believes that he was placed there and being chosen to hold the office and the docket, because the people needs his service to be delivered on the time. And you know, the cabinet secretary is be placed there or being appointed by the president. And we believe that it's very hard to find the CS going against the president, doing something, or coming to oppose the president, because once you do that, maybe the president has the power or can come out and maybe try to impeach you, or maybe he fires you from the job. But now, sometimes it's very good to fight or lose, even die, trying to do something that is good for the will of the people that you are representing. Once the president has appointed you to hold the government office, or to hold any docket in the government, he has chosen you as his favorite. But once the president has chosen you, the only thing you have to do is to do what will benefit the citizen or the people you are representing. Because once you are appointed or holding the office and the docket that you are holding, you are not given that docket or that office to impress a president or to impress the government that you are working with, but you are there to do and deliver service to the citizen as it required.
Let me just close by saying this. I want to make this one appeal, that regardless of your position in society, in government, in the security sector, remember, whatever you are doing, one day you may have to answer for it personally. You hold or you carry personal responsibility. Those of them that may not be clear should be reminded about the Nuremberg trials. You cannot be excused for obeying illegal orders from wherever they may be from. So people and Kenyans, please, those of you, I've seen many of you have taken pictures. Make sure that those pictures you take, store them safely, even in the cloud. One day in this country, you may find that those pictures you have taken may be the answer to this intriguing situation that we are going through in this country. Thank you very much.
I've never even had, or I've never come across, even, let me say, not in Kenya, but in any government, it's very rare and hard to find a CS challenging the president. And now, this guy is talking the truth, because what is ongoing in the country is not good. People are losing life every day. People are being abducted. People are going missing. The families are crying on the media every day, asking for help, asking to find their loved ones who has been gone missing. But the government is doing nothing. The government is responding to nothing. But the only thing they are doing is to threaten the people. You find the MPs talking something that doesn't make sense concerning the matter of abduction, which, when you look at it, the issue is very serious. And it's just like 3 days ago that we heard about the people who have been reportedly missing were found killed and dumped in the river. But the government have never come up clear with the idea on how they are going to stop or help the people, or the way forward, on which way forward. I would like to urge our government, the government, what you are doing is not good, because any government leader, any leader from the government, he has never being elected by his or herself. You are there because the people or the citizens are the one who placed you there. These are your employers. These are the people who are giving you the salary you are receiving. Because without these people, then you have no job to do. You have no salary to receive. You have nothing to do. You have no office to represent, because you are there because you are representing some people. Why don't we just give respect to these people, because they are the one who give you this mandatory to do what you are doing? Why is it so hard for you just to do the will of the people? Why is it so hard for you to understand what the people want? It's a very simple matter, but the government and the leaders at large, they are just doing things like they're like fun. They are just doing things just to feel, which makes them happy. They are just doing things to impress themselves. So if we can find some people, people of the same mind and the same agenda as the cabinet secretary of agriculture, Mr. Justin Muturi, then the government and the people will enjoy what they expected and what they were promised during the campaign time. So let's try to be honest to the people, because they are the one we are representing. They are the one who gave us this power that we are holding today. There's no need of you as a leader to impress your president because he appointed you and give you as the docket or something to do in the government, forgetting that the people you are representing, they are going through a lot. Try to think about humanity, because these people has the right to live, has the right to express themselves, and that's why we have the constitution in the country. We have the constitution in the county and the country, and that's why it provides the freedom of speech, the freedom of expression, and let people practice what the government, what the constitution required them to do. Let's not go against the constitution, maybe feeling like we are the leaders, we are the power, we are everything. I give flower to the CS Justin Muturi, because he is a good leader. He is a good man. He's a big man, and he has bring the confidence in the hearts of the people. These are the types of the leaders that we want. These are the type of the leaders that we want. He is not a politician, but he is a leader. And if we continue in this way, we are going to take our government in higher steps. Until next episode, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel Kenyan Explorer. Thanks for your time.